Today I'm going to show you how to make Peanut Butter Millionaires Shortbread. For the biscuit base you will need 175 grams of plain flour, 125 grams of diced butter and 50 grams of Demerara sugar. Firstly, to your flour add your sugar and mix until well combined. Then add your butter and using the tips of your fingertips just mix in as much as you can do. You should have the consistency of breadcrumbs at the end of it. Then start to bring the mixture together as a ball. Then, having pre-prepared a baking tin, which is approximately 28 centimetres by 18 centimetres, put the mixture into the tin and spread out as evenly as possible. And then prick the top with a fork. Then bake in a preheated oven at gas mark 5, 190 degrees centigrade or 170 fan assisted for 20 minutes, then allow to cool. Then for the caramel you will need 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of Demerara sugar, 400 grams of condensed milk and 50 grams of peanut butter. You can use either smooth or crunchy. In a saucepan add your condensed milk, your butter, your sugar and your peanut butter. And pop on a low heat and continuously stir. Basically want to keep stirring it because if you stop stirring it will burn the bottom of your caramel and you'll end up with black bits throughout. Granted, as long as it's not too burnt you won't notice the taste, as long as you don't mind that there being little black bits throughout your caramel. But if you continuously stir the caramel, making sure that you scrape the bottom of your saucepan as you go, it will stop it burning. And you want to stir it over a low heat until it thickens and the sides of the caramel as you're stirring come away from the sides of your saucepan. And once you get that thickened caramel where it's coming away from the sides of the saucepan, you then want to pour this on top of your biscuit base and then pop to one side to allow to cool. Then for the peanut butter layer you will need 125 grams of peanut butter, either crunchy or smooth, 1 tablespoon of icing sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. To your peanut butter add your icing sugar and your salt and just give it a really good stir until it's all well combined. And then you just want to spread this over your caramel layer. And then for the topping you will need 150 grams of milk chocolate and 25 grams of salted peanuts. Firstly, you just want to crush up your peanuts a bit. So I've popped mine in a bag and I have used a potato masher just because I find it easier to bash it up with. But granted, you can use a rolling pin and just give it a good hit until you've got the peanuts are nice and small chunks. Then with your chocolate in a microwavable bowl, just break up the chocolate as much as you can do and pop in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time until it is melted. You can do this over a saucepan of boiling water if you like. I just find it easier in the microwave. Then pour the melted chocolate over your peanut butter layer, and then once it is as spread out and even as you can get it, you then want to sprinkle it with your chopped up peanuts. Then you just want to allow this to set before cutting it up. So I popped this in the fridge for 4 hours to allow it to set properly. I just cut it into the size slices that I wanted. And there you have it. That's how you make a peanut butter millionaire shortbread.